Hello friends, thank you for joining my video. Today I wanted to show you what I got from the sale at Ulta. They have a 21 days of beauty sale. This time it was August 29th through September 18th, and I picked up a few goodies. And I was excited because I really got a lot this time for me, and every year I usually look to see what they have, but a lot of times I'm not that intrigued. This time I was pretty excited. They had some pretty good things. So they had some things on this list that you could look at. I have the catalog here, and a couple of the things aren't really listed on here, but they were like surprise deals, and so I will share with you what I got. Well, I was going to talk about what day it was, but most of the things that I got were surprise deal items. Not all of them. Two of them were, two of them weren't, but I was just like going to point them out, but it doesn't matter anymore because the sale is already over and you can't exactly buy them on that day anymore, so why am I even talking about a specific day? So the first things that I was very excited to see on sale were these guys. Okay, these are from Nabla Cosmetics. Now, okay, first of all, I knew that they were beautiful packaging from looking at the pictures online, and I was like super excited. They were on sale last year, and I slept on it. I didn't pick them up. I saw that they were on sale, and I almost threw some in my cart, but I didn't. I think I was tighter on the budget that time of year last year. And so I kind of hesitated, and then when I did hesitate, they were gone. They sold out. So this year when I saw these, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting them. So I picked up 4 of them. They were half off, so I basically got 4 for the price of 2. And what I got was I got Privilege, which was this pretty highlighter shade. And you guys, let's just talk about how big these pans are. Like online, they look like that they're probably about the size of, my Honest Beauty blushes. Like, that is what I expected. I thought, yeah, they're like cute. So looking at this, I literally thought the whole compact was the size of this, and you know, that it was a little bit smaller. No, these are large in relation to my butter bronzer. A lot of people know what the butter bronzer looks like, the size of it. So as you can see, it's basically a full-size pan, so that's exciting, and it's square. So, and it's baked, so these are baked items. This one you can use as a highlighter. It's very pretty. It's sheer. We'll try to swatch them. So that's Privilege there. Isn't that pretty? Like, that is very pretty. Then I've got the shade Truth. By the way, I will wipe off my finger each time on a little cloth. There's that one. I'll put it in this corner. Very pretty. That's a light pink. It's really pretty. Then I've got Lola. This is more like a watermelon color. Now, I will say each of these has interesting texture. I would say they're a little bit different from each other, but they're equally very pretty. This one has a little bit of, it's got glitter in it. It's very tiny flecks of glitter, but it's slightly different, different consistency than the other two. The other two are more like highlighter. They shimmer, they have, they reflect in the light, but this one is more of a matte color with glitter on it. It's interesting, but it's not like noticeable glitter, but it's little flecks. It's just little tiny flecks. I wish you could see it, but my camera's not picking it up. And then I've got the bronzer. This one is in the shade Dune, very beach themed, and this is rather difficult to pick up. It does show up on my skin with a brush, but trying to swatch it, it's ever so slight there. But anyway, I'm really excited. These are very pretty. So that is the first thing that I got. Then I saw that Sephora had a big sale on Natasha Denona. Very exciting because they had like 50% off some of their limited items. And I try not to fall into the limited edition hole of like being excited to buy limited edition things because then they're gone. Sometimes they come out, they're no longer limited edition and they are a permanent item. And so, I don't know, I stopped worrying so much about buying limited items that I just buy what I like. So I ended up picking up the Natasha Denona Love palette. I know I said that I got that I was going to talk about the 21 Days of Beauty from Ulta, but I had to throw this in because, you guys, I literally got a freaking Natasha Denona palette. Is this not so exciting? I now have 3 Natasha Denona palettes. I have this one, my first one, Natasha Denona Love palette, Mini Love. Then I picked up the Natasha Denona Peak palette, which is also a very nice palette. This shimmer shade is gorgeous. And I will swatch it. I will swatch it on my wrist. Right there. Is that not so pretty? Like, it's a very, very, very pretty eyeshadow shade. And I feel very pretty every time I wear it. And then these colors are really exciting too. This one is a very unique shade in my collection. And I will swatch it there. Like, it's interesting. It is a bit of a duochrome. It kind of reflects pink, but it has like this brown reflect to it. It's really pretty. And now I own the full midi size Natasha Denona Love palette. So that excites me very much. So then, a couple days before the sale ended, on Ulta's 21 Day of Beauty, I got a couple of other items. I got these two. I decided to pick up a killer liner from Too Faced. I've never owned any of the killer liners, but I've been on the hunt for a blue, more of a dark navy blue shade for a liner. And this one is called Sapphire. It looks really pretty. I'm pretty excited about it. I am gonna swatch it, why not? So that is a pretty blue color. Nothing too crazy. It's soft. I would say it's a pretty soft liner. And then it does have a bit of tack to it. So, I don't know. I don't know if it dries down or not. But I thought, why not try it? It's half off, so I think I got it for $11 instead of 20-something dollars. Which really, I don't spend that much money on any liner. Usually I spend like no more than $5 on a liner. But I thought, if I'm going to try this, then now's the time. So I picked that up. And then I got my It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. Now this is the 60 ounce, or the 60 ml container. It's a big old tub. I love this stuff. It is, I kind of consider It Cosmetics to be an old lady brand, but you guys, it's really good stuff. I had a tiny little deluxe size trial, like mini, and I really, really liked it. I honestly kind of thought that my skin showed a difference with it, whereas a lot of moisturizers I try, I'm just like, yeah, it's a good moisturizer, it works, it's fine. But I think that this one is a little bit special in the fact that it actually gets in a little bit deeper. I think it kind of heals rather than just moisturizes. Like, I think that any blemishes you might have on your face, it actually kind of works. Lastly, I picked up my Norvina palette. I had to get this thing. They had 2 palettes available. They had this one and they had one from Too Faced, their natural nudes one. But I kind of just thought, I don't need another nude palette. I've got some really nice nude palettes here. In fact, I'll just pull them out. Why not? I love playing with makeup. So I've got my Arabesque palette, which is the exact same as my Soft Glam palette. And I was like, there's plenty of nudes in this palette. Don't need another nude palette. And then I've got this one, which is also a nude palette. And I've got a lot of nudes in other palettes as well. So I'm good on the nude spectrum. I'm happy with my nude palettes. And although there's a lot of new palettes that are coming out that are very tempting, but on the other hand, I do need a new purple palette because I want to own every purple palette on the market. Not that I need to, but I just want to. I don't know. I'm very drawn to purples. So I've got all these. And really, after looking at it, there's only like 2 purple shades in here. There's a blue, which is kind of a periwinkle. It's kind of a periwinkle blue. And then I've got this purple one here. And then you've got this one here, which is like a really dark purple. And then everything else, like it's kind of rosy. It leans more pinky, a little on the nude side. And then these shades down here are all like neutral, like transition shades. And then these two, this one is metallic, while this one is slightly more pearlescent. And honestly, like, I think it's a really well-rounded palette, but it's not as purple as you might think it is. So I kind of, in my head, I thought this was actually a really smart palette, and I just needed it in my collection. So I now have 2 Anastasia palettes. I don't have the full collection because, honestly, I don't think I need the full collection, but I did see these 2 and I thought that I really wanted these 2. Seeing that this one was half off for $20, I was like, yeah, I'll get it. I wouldn't spend $45, $44, whatever, $46, but I will spend $20 on this. Like, sure, I can do that. I can do that. I've already dipped into the Natasha Denona palette. I could not wait to try this, so we've already used that. Sorry, guys. And some other new news. Your girl kind of went crazy. I don't need to be buying more makeup, but I did. And so this is new makeup that I haven't talked about on camera yet, but I still bought it. I've had it, and I've been using it and trying it. Kind of like it. So I bought, I almost used up all of my ColourPop tinted moisturizer. So to replace that, I decided to try out, this is the HydryFlex Tarte Sea Serum Foundation. And if you can hear it, it's very, very, very liquidy. It's very runny. It's not a comparison to this. I would say they're very different. This one is much more like a foundation, and this one is just, it's much more watered down. Now, the coverage is probably similar, but they do function, they act as different products. They aren't comparable exactly, but they're good products, and I do like them. I've been using a tinted SPF. So because of that, I feel like that these 2 together are fine. I feel like that both of them are sheer coverage and they cover me, and I don't necessarily need heavy coverage anyway. So I think that they work fine. So then I picked up this Lys powder. I thought this packaging is so cool. Like, I just had to have a triangle compact in my collection. I don't know what was about it. I just needed it. Some people, it bothers them and they don't like it. But I like it. I thought it was cool, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna try it. But say that the powder is good. Pretty much not that special. Like, it's an average powder in my book. A powder that I do really like is this number 7 powder. It's very light. It's a light and sheer powder, which I don't know why I'm swatching it, but I just trying to describe it. It's much thinner. And I think that when I'm trying to set my under eyes, which is usually what I use pressed powder for, I need thin and light. It usually works better. So this is a little heavier, and I've used it to set my face as well, and I think that it's fine. But it's not like wildly amazing. I do like the number 7 one a little better. Oh, and then the last thing that I bought, I decided to get another Shimmering Skin Perfector from Becca because my favorite highlighter of all time right now has been this highlighter. This is Opal, and this came in a little quad. It was a little Christmas quad, and it was very nice. I loved it, and I have all 4 still, but this is the color that looked really good on me, and I thought that it was the best one, but I've hit pan on it. And so I thought, you know what, because it's my favorite one, I better buy a backup. So I did buy a mini because literally this has lasted me, this will be 3 Christmases, at least. I'm pretty sure this Christmas will be the 3rd Christmas. So it's lasting me a long, long time, and because of that, I don't feel like that I just don't feel like that I need to buy a full size of a highlighter. I would if it was a different product, but it's such a small area on your face that you use it on, and I don't, and it's not the only highlighter that I own in my collection. I thought I will get a backup, but I'm not gonna get a full size. Plus, I got this now, and while they're not the same thing, they are super pretty, and I can't help myself. I want to swatch them again, and I will swatch this one. So that's the Becca one, and there's your Nabla one. They're a bit different in color. This one matches my skin tone really well, whereas this one has more of a pinkier, peachier tone to it. I would say the Nabla one is probably a little bit louder than the Becca one, but they're both, in terms of reflectability, probably about the same. The color difference is what is different about them. But yeah, guys, so that was not a quick video, but that's okay. I just wanted to share what I got because I got a lot of fun things and fun, exciting new things to try. I'm wanting to try them all on. I don't think I'm going to do that in this video. I don't want this video to be super long, but in my next video or in an upcoming video, I would like to try these palettes on camera. So let me know in the comments below which palette you'd like to see first, because I think both of them are not the same. They're not the same at all. They're both very exciting palettes to have in my collection. So let me know which palette you want to see. Maybe I'll do a poll on Instagram or something, and you can tell me which palette you want to see first, and I'll put that video up first. But until then, I'm gonna sign off here, and then we're gonna be doing a look soon. Appreciative that you decided to pop into my little video here. I hope that you will come back because we have fun here, and if you can't tell, I'm an Enneagram 7, so that's the fun one, the adventurous, exciting, fun personality type. So that's what I am. So yeah, and I'm a little bit hyped up on Starbucks, and I will share with you what I got because this is very good. I got the pumpkin cold brew with extra pumpkin foam. I got 2 shots of honey blend because I think that the cold brews are a little bit, they're not sweet enough for me, and I love it. It has to be sweet. Like, it's over the top, but it has to be sweet. It's so good. Like, it is probably the best pumpkin drink. It's definitely my preferred drink, and I love it, so that's exciting. Anyway, you guys, I'm signing out, and I will be back with another video and another look. Stay tuned for that, and I will see you then. Thanks, guys. Bye!